Hello again. Today I am reviewing LEGO Ideas Set 21338 A-Frame Cabin. This set contains 2,082 pieces and comes with 2 instruction booklets totaling 251 pages. This set was released February 2023 and retailed for £159.99. There are a total of 4 minifigures included, and 2 have dual moulded legs. All minifigures come with an alternative face print and have front and back torso printing. The first 5 bags of this build make up the ground floor of the cabin. The front of the base is surprisingly made up of 18 4-hammer pieces turned on their side, to give the impression the ground floor rests upon a sturdy laid stone foundation. On the porch, we have a number of features, including a mini camping stove, small table, and a rocking chair, using the whip element as arms. Inside, we have a plethora of furniture, knickknacks, record player, and a small contained kitchenette. We have a handy fold-out table, a stack of logs, and a wood burner to keep the cabin warm. On the reverse, there is an outside shower complete with a convenient soap dish, an octane fuel can, a water heater, and there's a door element in white, which I think is meant to be a toilet roll, and next to that a shovel for, taking care of business. Bag 5 makes up the cabin steps, and this is easily clipped to the spindle fence element, incorporated into the bottom of the base. Taking a short break from the cabin, Bag 7 instructs us to build a log store and a small maple tree, featuring rare dark red limbs and bright red leaves. There is a barrel with an axe to chop wood, and this oddly shaped landmass also has a blue axle attached to its base, but we will get to the ins and outs of that a little bit later. On to Bag 8 and 9, and we are building the top floor of the cabin. Due to the narrowing shape of the structure, naturally the top is far smaller than the ground floor, but there is still a lot of detail. A bookshelf and a picture adorn the walls, and a large brick-built bed is the main focal point. The gap connects to the stairs, which allows access between floors, and the long exterior chimney lines up perfectly with its lower counterpart when both sections are connected, disguising the fact this set is in fact modular. Bags 10 and 11 are a little repetitive, as it's now time to construct the roof panels, and both sides are identical, with no variation. Once done, there are no exposed studs or hinges to fix them to the cabin's frame. Instead, they just sit and rest on 2 sloping grooves, and gravity holds them into place. The last 4 bags, which are quite small, and make 15 bags in total, complete another decorative landmass, consisting of 2 brightly coloured trees, trickling stream, and a pair of black posts to stow the canoe when it's not in use. Another barrel contains the oars, and there's yet another blue axle pin inside a Technic brick connected to the base. With everything now built, all that's left to do is to grab the 2 side builds and, using the axles, slot them into place either side of the dwelling, instantly transporting the A-frame cabin into the heart of the great outdoors. Another very clever feature of the side builds is to connect them together, creating a larger landmass which looks like it could be sold as a set all on its own. Overall, this is another solid addition to the LEGO Ideas theme. There are a lot of fun and enjoyable mini builds, and every step of the building experience was never dull and kept me thoroughly entertained, so much so, I built it all in a single day. I definitely got some LEGO Treehouse vibes during construction, and I especially like the subtle nod to the past LEGO Ideas set in the form of a mini treehouse build, and I think the pair will display very well together. I am, however, incredibly impressed with the use of the flower piece in light grey, and who would have thought it would make a realistic shower tap, fuel can nozzle, and even the head of a portable camping stove. Every inch of space has been considered and is very well utilised, and I love the use of the Thor's hammer piece, and I hope to see this technique return in some medieval or Viking set. It wouldn't be the great outdoors without some nature, and there is a fantastic offering of wildlife included. The set comes with moths, butterflies, frogs, birds, an otter, a squirrel, and there's even a giant spider that lives in the roof. The minifigures are okay, but they are designed with customizability in mind, so you have the option to assemble them to your own liking. And with the abundance of accessories included, there are a lot of combinations to choose from. 2 booklets with pretty night and day artwork allow for a group of people to build the cabin together. And the best thing about this set is the fact there is no ugly side. You could place this cabin in the middle of a table, and from every angle, it just looks aesthetically pleasing. There is not a lot of colour involved with the actual cabin itself, so texture is most definitely key here. The front and back walls are designed incredibly well, and all the sporadically raised tiles do an amazing job of creating an uneven surface, adding relief and giving the impression of warped wood. This feels like a premium product, and the fact there are no stickers and all the detailed elements are printed just cements this feeling. I am completely in awe with the side builds, and I like them even more when combined. The horizontal rock panel makes for some very textured terrain, and I can see nature-loving, custom builders adding to this, making their own unique and impressive rural riverbanks. The colourful limbs and leaves really help to make the cabin stand out when fully assembled, making it a statement piece, and the overall attention to detail, down to the little bird box, just makes this set really shine. When comparing this set to the fan designer's original idea, I do feel the official LEGO designer's changes were fair. The trees had to be scaled back to keep the cost affordable, but I really did prefer the original minifigures. While I do like the rustic, rickety feel to the original, I do understand why LEGO opted to go in a more modern direction, as I think now this set has a more general appeal with a greater variety of LEGO customers. Anyway, that's it for the review. Let me know what you think. Now it's time for the money shots.